Hey guys, welcome to a new episode here on the Gi Experts. And I'm here today with a really special guest, Marcelo Fausto.
Let's break the lasso. Yes, that's better.
Thank you guys very much for the invitation.
The fight between Craig Jones and Felipe Pena. Future goals, short term and long term in Jiu-Jitsu. Wondering what's the toughest opponent that you ever had in a match? Hey guys, welcome to a new episode here on the Gi Experts. We're doing our new show of a new format. We're doing it podcasting, the Gi Experts podcast. And I'm here today with a really special guest, Marcelo Fausto. Thank you, Marcelo, for being here.
Thank you guys very much for the invitation. I appreciate it.
Cool. We're gonna do a format of about 20 minutes, and I'd like to just pick your brain about a few current topics and also just some more personal things about your training and your competition. So really looking forward to hear from you. Right now, a lot of people here have been talking about the fight between Craig Jones and Felipe Pena. What I've seen, there was a lot of stalling. They tried to do stand up, and nobody wanted to go to the ground. It basically seemed. What do you, maybe from your own experience, like have you been in these type of matches where it doesn't seem to be able to take the fight to the ground and you're basically both stuck there standing?
Yeah, but I never fought under this rule. I think it would be interesting. I think it would be interesting, but I didn't have the opportunity.
You know these EBI rules with the overtime and how it works?
Yeah. I know a little bit. I didn't have the opportunity to fight under this rule, so would be great.
Yeah. What do you think about these rules?
Man, I think if you try to stall the fight one time, will come the action, So I think it's great. I like it because you have the guy will attack your back, so you have to fight anyway. Because if the fight is 0-0 or something like that, they put the guy on your back, right? Have more action, right?
For the armbar or a back take, I think.
Oh, okay. Armbar or back take. Yeah. So one time we go see the action. It happened, right?
That's true. Yeah. You can, at least add some element to the fight where there's gonna be some action.
Exactly.
Yeah. But do you think in that way that they can also show the best jiu-jitsu, because maybe somebody who can defend an armbar really well or a back take or be good at that, maybe he's not the best guy in overall jiu-jitsu? What do you think about that?
I think has a lot of strategy too, right? But you can see Gordon. Gordon is considered the most dominant grappling, and he was fighting good. I think it was against Craig Jones too, and Craig Jones put him in the armbar and he escaped, right? And you see he's a tough fighter. He's very, very complete in all the aspects. So even he didn't score any point, I guess, in this fight, and he could escape from the armbar. But I think it was not his strategy, I think he didn't want to be inside the armbar,
Yeah, it will be interesting to see you fight under those rules sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe for the next UFC Fight Pass Invitational.
Yes.
Yeah, when we're talking about rule sets, like what do you think is the best or the most spectacular rule set to compete in or to watch?
Okay, I like to compete under 8cc rule. I think 6 minutes match, and the first 3 minutes without score. I like this setup. The final is a little bit different, right? You cannot pull guard, but also at the same time, if the guy put you down, he don't score. So just this thing for me doesn't make sense. If the guy putting me down is like the same thing as I pull guard, is no points.
Yeah.
The other thing is just I don't get the negative points. But for me, is my favorite rule set to fight in Nogi, I like a lot. 6 minutes, I think he has a lot of action inside the 6 minutes. The guys usually they don't try to rest because 6 minutes is fast, and also you can see the guys risking more position, 10 minutes you have a lot of time for the strategy, 6 minutes you have more time to scramble and like, oh, I have to score fast.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
do you,
I
yeah,
like to
because it does
fight.
favor the wrestling, the guy good at wrestling a little bit because of the, like what you said with the no guard pooling.
Yeah,
This, you think that's in favor for you also, or do you think it's just in general a good thing?
I think in general, if you put ABJJF 6 minutes, and maybe they can put like I don't know, I think 6 minutes scoring points straight away. The guys would still trying to stall the mat, but this thing about 3 minutes should be only make more interesting to watch, even for the people that don't understand the rule set, don't understand what is jiu-jitsu, is
Right.
attractive, like to watch, like let's see, some people that don't understand nothing about jiu-jitsu but like to watch fight, like let's suppose MMA, like the action,
Yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah.
I think it bring more people around the sport. I think it's good for the organization. You can see a lot of MMA fighters watching HCC, but a lot of people, even the people that compete jiu-jitsu, they don't like to watch ABJJF 10 minutes match because
Yeah.
sometimes like a one advantage each side and referee's decision. you know
Yes.
no going to score, no last score, after 6 minutes, 1 minute for the last score.
Yeah,
So I
totally.
think
And we saw that during the last, what you said earlier about the ADCC being attractive for a big crowd of people, even when you don't train yourself. We saw it in the
uh-huh
last Worlds, such a big event and so popular. So,
yeah,
yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah,
I think we'll grow more and more. I think ABJJF should get something from that side and try to introduce inside the organization. I think it would be great for everybody. you
yeah,
know Maybe I don't think we'll change. I don't think we'll change. They already put a heel hooks, and they got some stuffs from CC, heel hooks, these new stuff, right? Like a
yeah,
new submission, but I don't think they will change the time. Like a AGP 6 minutes, everybody, right? From blue to black. So it's
yeah,
cool. It's cool to watch. It's more cool to watch.
yeah. A bit more fast paced. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, cool. Hey, to just a different topic altogether, but let's
Uh-huh.
talk about your future. What are your future goals, short term and long term in jiu-jitsu?
Uh-huh. So my goals, of course, is to be a world champion in the black belt. I think everybody that trains jiu-jitsu dream with that.
Yeah,
But professional dreams, not being a competitor. Being a competitor, I think my biggest dream is the HCC world. World's HCC. Mm, uh, I think I would chase more the HCC than the BJJF black belt. But I'm living now outside Brazil, and I didn't have time enough to come back to Brazil to compete the trials last time. I can compete only South America, and I couldn't make a time. But the next trials I will try to make it and try to get it by the trials, the HCC trials. And I think I want more the HCC than the world gi. You know, I think I prefer as a personal dream. Being athlete. What I want. Professional dream. My without being competitor, I think I want to teach as much people as I can. Trying to share a little bit that I know with the people, and try to learn, because every place that I go, I learn a little bit. you know, being even if you like at the white belt make some question, you know, you start to see the stuff's different. You start to look different, you know. And now, like every place that I go, I talk like a 10 minutes, 15 minutes with the people. I learn a little bit with this person, you know. I learn every time a little bit more. And the best way to learn is teaching for me, you know. The best way. More I teach, more I get technical, you know. More I learn, I go deep in the technique, I make the breakdown, you know. So
And why is
if
that?
I can help,
Is it because you need to think more about something that is normally
yeah,
something for you that you don't need to think about?
yeah. Sometimes like let's see like that. My coach, he teach me something straight away. Okay, so I only look in that way. But if someone else asks, say, hey, what if I put my hand here instead there? Okay, yeah, that's a good one, you know. But sometimes it's automatic, you know, so you don't think about it, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, but if I can help more people to achieve their dreams, I would get really happy, you know. Just if a little bit, just if I can help a little bit, make these people like oh, thank you, you know, like you help me to make my dream come true, you know. Oh, it's
Yeah,
worth,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm
a very
happy.
grateful job to have. Yeah.
Yeah, grateful job, exactly, you know.
Yeah.
It's like nothing can pay that, you know. It's like is that experience, you know.
Yeah, yeah, totally. And how do you balance out? Because you were talking about IBGF versus ADCC in terms of your goals and dreams. How do you balance out your gi and no gi training? Because I mean, if
Yeah,
10, 15 years ago, no gi was basically, at least where I live, gi without with less good grips, let's say. And
yeah,
now it's such
exactly.
a different game compared to
A
each
lot
other.
is very different now. It's very different game. So what happened is sometimes I set up by days of the week, like let's see, just to keep the maintenance of the training. I let's suppose I don't have any competition, upcoming competition.
Mm.
Usually I make 3 days gi, 3 days no gi, like a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday gi, uh, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday no gi. Okay, but if I have some upcoming competition, like a gi, oh, like a 12 weeks early, 8 weeks early, gi only,
Right,
you
right.
know. So if I have some like a upcoming competition no gi, 12 weeks, 8 weeks no gi only, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
even and also of course the physical preparation, you know, keeping the body
Different.
always active, you know.
You do different conditioning when you have a gi event coming up or a no gi
No,
event.
no. What changed from that preparation is I try to make some exercises with the gi. So pull-ups with the gi, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
some example like that, you know.
Ah, okay, that
Just
makes
to
sense.
keep it the grip strong, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Um, yeah, I would like to move to another section of the interview. Maybe a little bit of jiu-jitsu gossip almost. I was
Mm-hmm.
wondering what's the toughest opponent that you ever had in a match?
The toughest opponent. Uh, Open class or my category?
Anyone.
Overall or my category? Okay, man. I think I think it was Felipe Andrew.
Yeah. And
Yeah, man, this
anybody
guy is
like
like a
maybe
block.
a monster in the gym that you haven't fought like in competition, but somebody you encountered in the gym, like the toughest training partner you ever had?
Ish, yes, yes, I already have. So my coach, Gabriel Rolo, Palito, bro, this guy he's smashing me straight away for 5 years. He's smashing me straight away, 5 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
And then when I start to how can I say, face him, you know. And then I start to get happy, you know, like, man, I was training with him, you know, when you feel your uh how can I say, belly pain, like a competition of, man, this guy will smash me, you know, this guy will smash me. It's tough to train with him, you know. Even Daniel, the hood, Daniel,
Yeah.
he used to train with him, man. It's tough to train with him, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
used to smash me a lot. But in the competition, I think it was Felipe Andrew. We fought one time, but was hard to move him, you know. Really strong, really, really tight positions. Very technical, you can see, you know. He was heavy, but he was very technical too, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
my teammate was Gabriel Holo, I think. He's smashed me a lot for a long time, you know.
Yeah. Times can change, and then you know how it goes. Who would you like to see on this interview as a next guest?
Cristiano Troisi has a really cool histories to tell.
Uh-huh.
He has
Okay,
a nice
that's a great
history.
tip. Yeah.
He has some great histories to tell. He's a
Yeah.
nice guy. And let me see. I think Gabriel Holo.
Uh-huh.
He is very interesting, very smart people to have a conversation. It's nice to talk with him. He lived the old school, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the old school
And
era.
you know him quite a bit already, of course, but what would you like to ask him?
Man, it's nice to ask him when he was like when he started the jiu-jitsu, like the histories from back there, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool to listen. Always when I have the opportunity to talk with him, I ask about the old histories, you know. Hey, how you guys made to travel, you know? Because it was not easy to travel back there, like 2000, no, no, 2010, you know. In the beginning, like of the World Wide, when the world's competition moved to US. Is nice to ask him because I already know the history. They would talk. Oh, we used to work to pay the travel, and then we used to buy clothes there in US and sell in Brazil, so they can buy the other tickets, you know.
Ah, right.
And
Yeah.
and they have the opportunity to train with Cyborg, to be Cyborg trains partner, you know, when they were the same team, you know, with Mendes. So I think it's very interesting to talk with him and listen a little bit what have to talk, you know. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a great idea. Yeah, we'll definitely try to get that arranged. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Marcelo, thanks a lot for your time and for answering my questions.
No,
And
thank you very much for the
wish you all the
invitation.
best on your journey, man.